on, everybody out there? What's happening? Welcome to my life. Had a good day today. Enjoyed our day out for a change. And we went down to see Lennon and Jeff and baby Daniel for his birthday. You might have seen the video. Yep, it's up already. Have a new intro, which is good. I enjoyed doing the new intro for my channel, for my videos. I took the map of the Philippines out of one of my atlases I've got here. Excuse me, voice. Which is good. I thought, well, best suits my channel, and I use it for my extra, which is on the way out. Maraming salamat. Thank you for everyone. Your support is gratefully acknowledged always, guys. Always. I've got a live stream. A live shout out. Hello, Christopher Beecham, which I'm doing now. Getting that all organised. Everybody's on it. Nobody's in any particular order, so you're going to have to watch it right through. You're all on it that are on my channel and that are connected to me. Also, it's coming along good. I've got 5 pages left, and there's a lot of people on there. Trust me, there's a lot of people. So watch it. You'll see yourself on there, whether it be at the end or whether it be at the front. But as I said, no particular order. And I'm like that. I don't believe in order. I believe in total chaos. Hello, Sabrina M. I am good. Salamat. So those that aren't on there, people that have subscribed or connected to me. Sorry, I should use connected better than the other word. Basically, because we are all connected to each other, which is good, and we all support each other, which is good. I try and get around to as many as I can when I can. Okay, so there's no stress, but as I said, there's no particular order on the shout out, so you'll have to watch it right through. And there's no first, there's no last, like I said in the last one I did. But it's a great shout out list. So I hope everyone. Hello, Brett Glasgow. Thank you for coming in. Much appreciated, mate. I know you're in the panel with Philippines on Demand, and it's great live stream, guys. So if you just want to check it out, you can go there. There's no stress. I've got no problems there. Thank you for sharing. It's all about supporting each other too, as well. I support Philippines on Demand. I support Check Out the Rileys. I support Hazy Cheesy when I can get there. I'm honest. Jake Casares, I support her channel too. Nico's Experience, big supporter with him. I might not be on as much, but I am a big supporter of his channel. And I like the big guy too as well. He's good. Plus all his subscribers, MJ the Flipper, big shout out to MJ the Flipper. But there's a lot of great people out there. It's awesome. And the Hapsters, another, just off the bat, Franceschi, General. An Aussie farming in the Philippines, William and Chick, and Chick's new channel. one chick chat. All good. You know, I love these guys. I love them. I love their videos. Also, a foreigner farming in the Philippines. Well, okay, some people might not agree, but you know, he's got a, you know, that's he, that's fine. He's a good bloke, and I've got a lot of time for him. Um, a foreigner in the Philippines, right? Beth and Terence. How you going, guys? I hope you guys are good. I support them too. You know, a foreigner living in the Philippines, Lester and Chet Main, and baby Caitlin. Um, you know, I am good, Ben's Placco. How are you, Planko? How are you? I'm fine, mate. I'm fine. Thank you for coming. One Pinoy chick chat. I meant to say sorry. Thanks, Christopher Beecham, for correcting me. Also support her channel when I can. Okay. She's got a. She's William's wife, and she's got a good state channel there. And I wish her all the best and congratulations with what you're doing. It's great. Um, as I say, I might not agree with some things, but yeah, we've all got our own opinion, yeah, and that's good. We've all got to be different. We can't all be the same, eh? But there's a lot of things that you enjoy doing and enjoy having fun. Ben's Planko, you will be on my shout out list too as well. I will put your name down here so I can um, just check this out for a second, guys. Sorry. I will put your name down here. I will add you to my shout out list. You know, it's great to see everyone here. Thank you for the support, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the thumbs up. I might muddle my way, I might make mistakes. I'm only human. And as a dear friend of mine would say, that's the Victorian education system. It's all good. Trust me, I'm not a used car salesman. That's an Australian joke. But, I love doing what I do. I enjoy doing what I do. It's fun. I love being on YouTube. It's great. Uh, I've met a lot of friends. I've met a lot of people. You know, from High Up Point Project, Neen and Larry, Woodican Good Vibes, Phil, uh, Scoot B, sorry. You know, there's a lot of good blokes. So Scott, when are you going to buy CJ a Sandpit? Yeah, good luck with that one. Well, he has got one if I get some sand. Actually, he's got that swimming pool that I can convert into a sand pit too as well. But I just don't want sand all over the place. You know me, I'm a neat freak. I like everything. I'm not sticking my thumbs up, finger up at you guys. I'm just pushing my glasses back as they tend to fall off. Excuse me. And so I told you I'm human. I make mistakes. Yeah, fine. Yeah, we all do sometimes. But I will say one thing. I think my hat is dropping the light on the subject, so I might take it off. Look, I've got hair. Oh my God. No sand in the pants. I don't know, mate. I didn't check it. I had Granny's car today, so I didn't check and see if he had sand in his car seat. But him and Nathan had good fun together today. It was great. It was little Daniel's birthday today. The other day, so it was his first birthday. But we had fun. Big shout out to Marilyn Kaminsky. Big shout out to Jake Cruz. Wow, two hair on the head. I think I've got some more there, but it's thinning out, mate. Unfortunately, as you get older, it thins out. So should I speak too soon, Chris? Should I? Should I speak too soon? There's someone here that's not here. Maybe he thinks I'm not doing a live. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. That's the one with Lionel and Daniel and CJ and Nathan. Much appreciated, mate. And Arlene. Yeah. Everything's good there too, by the way. We sorted out some things. Scotty's gone placid. RS Chavez, big shout out to you, darling. Big shout out to Nico's experience and also Erica TV vlog. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thanks for coming. Yo, Adrian Gibson. Hello, buddy. How's Perth? How's Perth today? She bashed you. No, she didn't bash me. She'd have to get up. I've got a big stick over there she can hit me with if she wants. I'm talking about my wife, Erica. Sorry. She went Tambo on me, but that's my fault. So, yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you agree to disagree, and I've agreed and backed off. So it's all good. Yeah. Oh, also, Filipino with attitude. Big shout out to Filipino with attitude. That's Mercy, Riley. She has her own channel now as well. Bad Scott. Yeah, Bad Scott. Be careful, Scott. Laughing. Yeah. Thanks, Adrian. How's Perth, Adrian? Can you get around? We can get around now. Now, I should have a little tape recorder here and put on something from the Beach Boys. I get around, that sort of music. But then I'd come up with a copyright issue. I'll be back later, so I'll do something. Thank you, sir. You're welcome, Erica Erica TV vlog. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming back. I've also going to start doing live from Messenger as well soon. I'm just working out how to co-ed the two together. Because this phone here that I'm doing my shout outs on will be going to my niece in the Philippines and bloody moths. Got him that time. Yeah, the phone I got here sorry about that, guys. The phone I got here that I'm doing my shout outs on is going back to the Philippines. So I need to get this shout out list done and up onto YouTube as soon as I can. But I'm in no rush, as I said. But I've got 5 pages to go, but there's writing this side and writing that side, so we'll get that done. It's not going to take long. So, if I work on a bit tonight and work on a bit tomorrow and work on a bit the next day, it's going to be good. Did you open your wallet? Yes, I must have, but not today. the moths fall out. The moths come out of the wallet because Scotty can be a little bit tight with money. Nah, I will be also helping a good friend of mine out tomorrow. Flexi Girl, JB, and Maureen, Michelle, and Ken. Their grandpa couldn't get out of bed, didn't have a wheelchair, and didn't have a good bed to sleep in. So I will be doing something to help them tomorrow. So I've got to go down to Western Union and send off something. Hello, my Lewis 1963. I did see you. Yes, I did. I did see you. You were peeking there. You were just sitting there, and I saw you. Evening, mate. How are you? Well, footy season hasn't started yet, but it will be on the way. So will rugby league in New South Wales. It'll be on the way. It's going to be up and running soon, so we'll have a bit more sports entertainment coming, whether it be AFL or the NRL. Tonight, Djokovic won his final against Medvedev. I hope I've said that correct. In straight sets, which was good. Oh, you good boy. No pub tonight. You went come straight home from work. Yeah, good boy. You're a good boy. I'll give you a pat. When you go to the pub next week, you can shoot yourself a beer from me. Yeah, go the Swans, go the Tigers. Yay! Do I reckon Richmond's got a good chance this year? Let's wait and see. It's only early yet. We won it last year, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a new season. Dan Djokovic won again. Yeah, but he won in, go Eagles. I do like the Eagles in Perth. Who, Djokovic? No, he's a tennis player. Chris Beecham. It's good, he's playing really well. He's doing pretty good. Hey, Chris, guess what? Guess who's not here? Can you guess who's not here? I'm not going to mention his name because the last go St Kilda, go West Sydney, go the Swans. Congratulations, my lords, 1963. You've won a free shout on me at the pub. Yes, Tom Simpson's not here tonight yet. It's early days. I think because I wasn't on last night, I think he might have thought that thing. But I had dinner arrangements with friends last night, so I had to postpone my live, unfortunately. Sorry about that. A mate of mine's getting married, so no, I'm not the best man. And guess what? I'm not even invited to the wedding. Thank goodness. Don't want to dress up in a monkey suit. Been to too many weddings. I've had enough. The only wedding I want to go to is my nephew's. But I'm not going to get shit-faced for that. Go the Panthers. Hold you to that. Yeah, you can hold me to that, mate. You just give me your address, and you'll Scott Waghorn. Find me on Facebook. Add me to your messenger, and then we'll talk about something, and I'll send you up the money through Western Union. It's okay. But no, I'm going to help Flexi Girl, and I'm going to help MK with their grandfather. Well, it is a monkey suit. I look like a orangutan. But, I actually look nice and stunning and guapo in my wedding outfit, shirt and tie. Mate, I tell you what, 40 degrees in the Philippines, a suit and tie and slacks at the church. I think at 8 o'clock it was like 28 degrees. Uh, by the time we got to the church, I think it got into the high 30s. By the time we got to the, gorilla seat, I ain't trying to kid. Oh, you crack me up, Chris. Oh, I thought you were my friend, Chris. I don't tell unforbidden secrets, mate. And neither do you, so we're gonna watch ourselves there. You need a gorilla suit. What was that? You retracted Malus 1963. I missed that. It's all right, mate. I'm funning. But if I ever come to New South Wales, I'll look you up. But go to my messenger, Scott. Go to my Facebook, Scott Wagorn, and yes, I am. Yes, on the vaccines. Change course on the vaccines. Yes, I will take it. Yes, I am a Victorian. That's true. Yes, I will take up my laws 1963. If it means that I can get into the Philippines, I will take it. Um, I think that uh, you know you can't mess around with things like this. You have a lot of people out there that got conspiracy theories about it. I've switched off those conspiracy theories, people. Uh, Apparently, I was listening to OMJ, our Mindoro journey. He took it yesterday, I think, and he felt. I woke up the next day and he felt like he'd been hit by a truck in the arm. They're controlling our lives to take the vaccine. No, they're not really, Adrian. Um, if you need if you need to go to if you want to go to the Philippines or you want to go anywhere, you're better off taking it if you want to fly international and stuff like that. There's a lot of conspiracy theories out there that are trying to say, it's not true, you're not going to die, you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that, you're going to be okay, don't worry about it, mate, you're all right. But 200,000 people in America that just died, I think we'll sit up and take notice. I've also been taking vaccines too. I take the vaccine for tinea. If I step on a nail over there, or it goes through me foot, through me thong, you don't know what's lying around. Little man. I've got a hole in me thongs now, and not the ones I'm wearing, the thongs that you wear out on your feet. I got a hole up the top because I've worn the top. You can't prove that, Scott. I'm still alive and kicking. Yeah, well, so am I, mate. So am I. And, I think that the vaccine's not going to hurt us. Yeah, sure, it's going to give you make your arm feel heavy or sore like you've been. Remember when you're at school and if you said the same thing to, like your mate said, and he turned around and said, Jinx personal locket, and if you'd opened up your mouth, you got smacked in the arm real hard. That's how hard our Mindoro journey said that it felt like. He said, but, if you need to go back to the Philippines, you want it, put in your passport, guys, do the right thing, take it. Stuff the conspiracy theories. Those that are from conspiracy theories, people that don't believe in it. But let me tell you, they're the people I wish that would get it, because then they can. Yeah, I have tetanus shots. I have the flu virus, the flu shot before I go, and I'll have that as well when I go over. Thanks for the logs, guys. 3 in the house. Much appreciated. It's probably because last night I wasn't on, so there's no stress. We'll get back to the numbers again. The more people, yeah. Oh, big shout out to Tropical Tim in the Philippines. Great, great 600. How to live on 600 in the Philippines. You can do it. He does it, and I'll give him a pat on the back and a San Miguel if I meet him. If we meet when we go back to the Philippines, I will give him a San Miguel. Actually, I will shout him a case of San Miguel. So he's got some there when we, when we go out, when we come back, we'll connect up. That's a promise, Tropical Team. That's a promise. We'll connect up, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed this. I'm enjoying your series on the 600. How to live on 600. I mean, sorry. Look, you don't have to be in a big rush to get your flu shots or your vaccines. Yes, exactly. And they're like, actually, well, when you look at it, they're like those ones in America that rush the Capitol building. Yeah, there was no need for that. I'm sorry, I don't stand for that. Their forefathers, their fathers before them fought for that country during the Civil War and all that. And yeah, there's a lot of history in those buildings, and they're tearing down their own thing, and that's not right. But no, that's them. No, we're more civilized here when it comes down to it. But I'm not saying all Americans are like that. Um, just those that rebelled against their civil thingos, and I will say Donald Trump caused most of it. So he's a moron anyway. But the better off without him, the better we are. So yeah, is Joe Biden going to be any better? Wait and see what happens. So it's one of those things, guys. But you don't have to rush to have the vaccine. Um, the cardiologist and oncologist couldn't tell me what it would do to me, if anything. I don't think it'll do anything. Personally, I'm not a doctor, so I can't say. But I will say that I think. Hey, Ronald H. Parley is live now on Messenger. He's a cousin of Arlene's. He's doing a live stream on Messenger. I will promote some of my friends, some of my family. I am, as I said, going to start doing live Messenger soon, Facebook. But I've just got to sort out, shift a few things. There's a few things I've got to do. So we'll think. If you guys want to get a drink, get something to eat, go right ahead. I'm going to take a CR break, get some water. I'll be back in a minute. brought out the big guns. Guys, brought out the big guns. Thanks for the share, the likes, guys. Much appreciated. I don't know how many dislikes I've got, but I don't worry about them. Did you wash your hands? Yes, I did out in the kitchen. Lisa Abisio, hello, darling. How are you? Thank you for coming. Much appreciated, darling. Thanks for your support. I really do appreciate it. Am I going to do hey, Chauffeur Jan, hello, darling. How are you? Como está? We have Chris Beecham here. Yes, as I said, Chris, I do wash my hands. I wash them out in the kitchen. Wash, clean. I will be doing YouTube. I'll be doing YouTube. Thank you, Christopher Beecham. Thanks for letting me know. Chef Jen, I will let you know where I stand with my watch hours, okay? I haven't checked today. I haven't checked. I released a new video this afternoon. It was late going up. I was hoping it would be up hopefully before, which it had gone up before, which was good. I hope no one's getting nosebleeds. I don't want to be responsible for that. It's up. Yeah, thank you, Christopher Beecham, my main man. Big shout out to John, Roma and John. John's in Tassie and Roma's in the Philippines, so he's missing his girl, and I don't blame him. I would be too if my wife was still there. And I'd be finding every bloody loophole to get over there if I could. And I don't blame him. I hope he gets over back soon to Roma Lynn. Okay, DPP Jocelyn, I will check out that after. Yeah, look, I will be doing live messenger, Facebook, live from Facebook, because it's going to be okay. I will be doing, I'm going to alternate. I'm going to keep my schedule Saturday, Sunday, and Monday now. 3 nights, because I need to get the watch hours up. I will do them on YouTube, normal time. Facebook, I will do live stream, probably different nights. Might do them Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, just 2 nights. So I'll be on Facebook doing live Wednesday, Thursday. How was the lockdown in Victoria? It was okay. We only went to 5K, but my lords, it happened up here in Sunbury, would you believe? Someone worked at the Holiday Inn at Melbourne Airport, and that stupid guy with the ventilation machine that he had in his, I think it was only a small thing, handheld thing, like similar to what they use for vapor. You know, the vapor, this craze that was going on in the Philippines with vapor and, probably all over the world, truth be known, but the vapor thing went up into the air vent, went out into the thing, and he had been, I think he was tested for positive for CV. Another Chairman Dan stuff up. But I can't talk too much on it because I don't want to get sued. Sunbury Square up here had the lockdown. had to be cleaned, and because apparently the young lass, who I don't know her name, went to about 4 different shops in the Sunbury Square, and they had to lock it all down, and that. So it was not good. I have not shopped up there since that's happened. So I said he could use it. Yeah, I know. How's that work? They mustn't have thought at the time that it would be um, disastrous to the air conditioner system, but apparently, when your air conditioning system goes and runs, I think it filters back up into the vents and went out into the hallway, and she caught it, and so did the two in the other apartments adjacent to that building. So, as I said, I can't really talk much about it, but it wasn't good. But it's one of those things, guys. Unfortunately, we can't help something, and it's one says one thing, one says the other. So what do you go with? It's one of those things, and you just got to. Suppose they didn't think it was harmful at the time, but then all of a sudden now they have found out it is, and it's not much they can do about it. They are looking to relocate these new people. They're thinking of building like another place out at Laverton Airport or Avalon Airport to house people coming back from overseas. We will never know because Victorian policy. Yes, exactly. I agree. We will. Thanks. Are you still here, Adrian? Thank you, Erica TV vlog. I'll put you down on my shout out list too, Erica. I've got you down ready to go onto my shout out video. So Erica and Ben's Planko. If you're still here, please let me know so I know that you are still in the thing. Sophie Jen, you're going to be on there already, and so is Alicia. Your niece, they won't build at the airport because the federal government won't pay for it. At Avalon, they want to build it up at Morning Darwin, Morning Erica, Twin, TV Block. Thank you for coming. And as I said, your name's down here to go onto my shout out list for shout outs. Yeah, they're thinking about building a like hotel system, but they were thinking of building it at the end of one of the runways, and I thought that's a bit of a joke. So when the plane lands, they can just hoy everyone off into the quarantine area and be like a hospital at the airport, just whacking straight in there. That'll be all right. She's she'll be they'll be good. Don't know. Just put them in there. We'll test them for thing, and if they test positive, well, we'll make sure that they test negative so they can get out. They'll spend 2 weeks in isolation. So That's the Victorian state government, but I don't think the federal government will allow it because the state government will want the federal government to pay for it, and I don't think the federal government's willing to pay for it. But what I reckon they should do is put up a hotel complex out at Avalon Airport, a big hotel complex, and maybe as soon as they come off the planes, they get uh, redirected to a that quarantine station, and they stay there for 2 weeks until they are tested negative. And I'm sort of all for that in a way, as there's like 28, nearly, I think that, I'm not sure of the numbers at the moment, but I think there's like probably another 20,000 overseas workers wanting to come back. So, pardon me, hopefully it'll work okay. We've got to see it to believe it. Because if that don't work out all right, it's just proving it's just making the Victorian government look like fools because they can't seem to get they're Aussies. Yes, I know. I'm aware they're Aussies. I'm not having a go at you, Chris. I understand fully. I understand fully that they went overseas to look for work. I know they're Australians, but to me, if you've got COVID, stay there. The thing is, the government's told them if they come out here, they need to. They the government's not paying for them to be in quarantine, and I think if they build this quarantine station at Avalon Airport and make it into one big like hotel complex where it can be cleaned down and everything be checked every time someone comes in and goes out and they test negative. There's no drama. And I see that that would be a good idea. I feel sorry for them that they've lost their jobs in it, wherever they are. But if they're qualified workers and got qualifications, they shouldn't need to go on unemployment benefits. If that if they have got money behind them with their super package, they should use that before they go on unemployment benefits. So there should be like a 4 week wait before they go on to unemployment benefits. So in that 4 weeks, while they are living off their own super from England or France or Italy, then they can um, go on unemployment benefits and look for jobs. And I fully think the same thing should happen to Kiwis in New Zealand. I don't care whether they're part of, really, realistically, when you look at Australia and New Zealand to come off Australia. What I'm saying is, Malus, they're thinking about building a quarantine station at Avalon Airport at the end of a runway at Avalon. So when they come in and they test them, and if they test positive, they stay there for 2 weeks. That's fine. But I don't think they should build it at the end of the airport. I think they should build, like, there's plenty of land there at Avalon Airport until they get all this up and running. Leave them where they are now in the hotel system. But unfortunately, when they come out here from overseas, they have to fork out $3,000 to be quarantined because the government's not going to do it. But I don't think putting a quarantine station at the end of a runway is going to help, but it'll make things worse because people think they're being victimised. And it's bad enough now, people thinking they're being victimised with the way things are going. So you don't want to make people feel victimised. So what I suggest, what the government should do, is build a big hotel complex at Avalon Airport. They're not far from Geelong. If they want, if they want to reside back in Victoria, they're not far from Geelong, and they're not far up the road to Melbourne. So, it is, and it would benefit them in the long run if they, they are in Victoria. But we need to keep a lid on this. We need to keep this controlled. We need to help people. Yes. There's like 10,000 starving Africans in South Africa, and you look at the people the people in some Asian countries that are not doing so well because their government's more worried about spending money on arms and soldiers and feeding troops and that, and they are worrying about their own people. You only have to look at China and Russia to look at what's going on with their military. Their military's so bloody big, but what about this? Okay, maybe their military's supplying them jobs and stuff like that. But seriously, you got to look at it this way. You got to feed them, and and you got to have the money to feed them. I don't know, mate. I can't answer that. But I just think, Mullers, that building a big hotel chain, one big hotel chain, out at Avalon Airport, and making it not so bad that they can, they're going to do that here too. At Melbourne Airport, they're going to start building the train at the Melbourne Airport, which is good. But what I'm saying with the hotel chain, they have a big hotel chain out at Avalon Airport that will reduce the amount of planes coming into Melbourne for a start, but it will house those that are tested positive on flights and stuff like that, and it'll be like a hospital as well. But once everything finishes, you can clean the hotel. Well, they do a cleansing every day. But the thing is, it's all good in saying that. But what about the nurses and the doctors? No problems, thanks, Chauffeur Jan. What about the doctors and nurses? They can't get doctors and nurses to, a while where America was struggling with doctors and nurses, and the Philippines opened up their door and sent some of their doctors to America and some nurses to America, and those that were training, if we don't do this, we're going to be behind, and the Western world will be ahead of us. And I just think, Malus, that and everybody that we need to build one big hotel chain out there at Melbourne Airport, and and when all this is all over, you can still use it as a hotel, and it's like Geelong, the gateway to the Great Ocean Road to Torquay, onwards to around the Great Ocean Road to Wye River and that. Yes, you're right. You're right, Mullers. No one predicted Corona. It's a thing that's happened, unfortunately, and it's causing a lot of strife. And 200,000 people, or nearly close to 300,000 people in America that are dead, and half of those come from New York. And like, you can't tell me all those boxes they buried in and the back blocks there on the other side of the river of New York, in the old Civil War burial ground, that those boxes are empty. They're just burying empty boxes just for the hell of it. No, there's dead people in there. There's people. Oh, sorry. There's people that have got families, and families who have lost relatives are in those boxes. I should be a lot more sympathetic. I am. A lot more sympathetic. Earlier on in the year, I sent my condolences and deepest sympathies to the American people in New York for losing a lot of their family members due to this thing. A good friend of mine showed on a live stream a person's throat with the coronavirus in there. But you get these conspiracy theorists that turn around and say, "Oh, he could have just had a whole just infection in his mouth," but it ran all the way down his throat to his heart, and it was like whiteheads that you get here, and they come out. Hey, Tom Simpson, how are you? We're talking about a bit about the coronavirus, but I'm not going to talk any more about it, guys, because I don't want to get taken down, if you know what I mean. But I will just say that I think that I am fine. Thanks, Tom Simpson. You're welcome, Erica. You're welcome anytime. Come back anytime. I do my live streams 12 a.m. Australia time, 9 p.m. Philippine time. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday nights now. And I will let you know when I go to Facebook. You're welcome, Erica. Thank you. So did you start your live video just now? No, it's been going a little while, Tom. Sorry. I didn't think you were going to come on, actually. I thought, like last night, I didn't do a live because I was out with friends. Bye, Erica. Thank you, Dylan. And so I believe Australia has handled it well. Look, Melissa, I think it has. Muggs, it's organic. Thank you for coming in. Say hello to everybody. Hi, how are you, Muggsy? How's the family? Como está? Yeah, I think Victoria's handled it pretty good. Now Chris Beecham, Muggs, it's organic, has said hello, and Malures, Muggs has said hello. Yeah, I think they've had. Look, he's copped a lot of criticism for it, but to be honest, I think he's done pretty good. He's got us out of it, so you can't do much about it. Can't do any more. Look, I might be kidding. Look, I don't agree with him on what he's done, but it had to be done. But to each their own. Everybody's got an opinion, and opinions are like arseholes. We've all got one. But on that other part, Malurs, I think that 1963, I think they should build a big hotel complex out at Avalon Airport, use it for quarantine purpose. And when all this is over, you're 100% disagree. That's okay, Chris Beecham. No drama. I'm fine with that, brother. As I said, you have the right to have an opinion, and your opinions count on my live stream. I'm not going to say they're not. They do count. Your opinions count. Everybody's opinion counts. Yes, I think they were starting to do that as a international airport, basically to stop, basically, so people. I'm not ignoring your time. I'm just answering Melissa's question. They built Avalon to take the heat off Melbourne Airport, so to speak. And I just think that they should. I've opened up my wallet again, Chris. Bugger, sorry. Um, they opened Avalon Airport to alleviate the stress from Melbourne. Yeah, Tullamarine is an international airport, and they're trying to make Avalon an international airport too. But I just think that they would be better off building one big hotel complex out there with a quarantine station on it, and it might make things a lot easier for the government. But as Chris Beecham pointed out, the federal government won't pay for it. But that's all good and fine. If Victoria has to raise the money itself to do it, well, fine. Let's do it, and we can stick it up Scott Morrison's cheeks. But you have to have hotel staff. You have to have them quarantined as well before they. Changi Brew Channel, Chicken Minute is on now. Workers have the vaccine should. Well, to me, if with the hotel staff, they should have work on premises like they have on the mine sites. Yeah, I will do. Thanks, Tom. Look, I agree with you there, Chris. But I think, like we have in the mining stations out at Mount Keith and up further, is that I think what should happen is fly in, fly out. But if you test positive, you can't fly out. You have to stay on the premises. So basically, it will be a hotel complex with rooms for staff to stay. And if they test positive, they will go into the quarantine station at the back of the hotel, which will be also part of the hotel. So they have their own little area for their food, catering, stuff like that. And people, when they're coming off flights from overseas, but by the time they do that, I think it'll be just about over. The vaccines will just about cover it. But that's just my opinion. That's what I think they should do. A big multi hotel chain out there at Avalon Airport, not exceeding 5 floors. Okay, Mugs, thanks for coming, darling. I'll pop by Saturday Arvo if you're on doing your live. Sorry I missed it this week. I will pop in and see you. Les invited you to join private group. Okay. Why is that, Christopher Beecham? I wasn't at a party today. You were at the party. Okay. How is she? How is Nina? I think Arlene and her keep in contact pretty regular, Tom. But, that's just my thoughts on that matter. One big hotel chain, no more than probably 3 stories. A bit like what we got at Park Royal at Melbourne Airport. Probably about the same as the Holiday Inn, with swimming pools and stuff like that, just to make it feel more friendly, that people don't feel so thing, because you don't want that. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Maluz. You really need it to be more friendly orientated and make people feel welcome, not make people feel, like that. But I agree with you there, Chris Beach. And I will be taking the shots. Arlene will be taking the shots. And I'll even get CJ to take the shot, because as far as I'm concerned, I think he needs it. Even though they say he doesn't, but I think he does. So, he's only 4. Yeah, you look at it this way, mate. Say one thing about that with the vaccine, where kids shouldn't take it. I disagree with kids at under 4. Under 4, if they're flying overseas, from 1 years up. Oh, that's good. Thanks, Tom. From 1 year old up to, the age of 65, should have it. I'm sorry. I disagree with that. My wife went through so much pain to have CJ. And now we got him. I go to the park and I look at him while watching him play, and I enjoy watching him play. And I enjoy seeing him play. I won't be doing any more videos at the park while I'm up there, because I don't want to flog a dead horse, so to speak. But I believe that you bring a little one like CJ into the world, I think he should have the shot. I'm sorry. It's my duty as a father to make sure that he is safe at any cost and at all costs. He should have the shots. I don't care what anyone says that kids shouldn't have the shots. He should have the shots because he's more acceptable to get it. They might not feel it as much, but he's more. So, okay, thanks, Chauffeur Jen. Much appreciated, done. Darling, I will let you know about my watch hours tomorrow, okay? It's not. I just think that, me and Arlene, we didn't think we would have CJ. We really didn't. Second airport in Sydney will have rail. Oh, that's good. It's good, my Liz. Sorry, Alicia. We'll be in background too. Okay, Lisa. Is it Lisa? Abicio. Okay, thank you, darling. Arlene went through pain having CJ. You have the birth canal. That's the entrance, and he was up here. All right, so he was here, and he was trying to come up and go over. He was halfway over, and he just would not come out. That's why he's got the little mark there on his face. They use the forceps. All this, I've got a photo here somewhere, which a friend of ours gave us, of him with his side of his face with the forceps badly scarred. And now he's only got that little scar here. Junction of both Sydney Airport and doubled my investment. Oh, good boy. Well done. Well done, my lords. But that was just my take on that, my lords. I just think, okay, Tom, I just think that they should build a big hotel complex out at Avalon Airport, and the main building be the same height as the Holiday Inn. But I think it should be basically 4 stories, and that's it. No more than that, due to air traffic. Um, we have got Essendon Airport, but that's only a small little Cessna airport. I think the last big plane that flew in there, they were a bit worried about it taking off because they didn't think it had enough runway, but it will take too long. Yeah, by the time they do that, by the time they, but you look at it this way, Chris. If they built the holiday complex, the big holiday, big hotel there out at the airport with a quarantine station, even if it's not, um, by the time it's finished, you know, at least we've got it for something else. If something else comes up, you don't know. We don't know. No one knows what's going to happen day to day. No, I could walk out tomorrow and get hit by a truck. Not watching where I'm going, walking across the pedestrian crossing. But I think if it gets done, it'll be a good thing because it'll be a hotel complex with a quarantine station at the back of it. It amazes me they can build these big bloody places to hold refugees up in the north. I'm not going to call them internment camps, but they can build those places for refugees, and it's they get put up in like days. But when the good old Aussie spirit, pick up a shovel and start digging and get your butt into gear and do everything is good. We have got a good attitude with that. I just think that also we should be helping the Philippines a lot more and stop worrying about what's going on with China. I think we should just help the Philippines out and keep them. That was part of the polio vaccine, Jan. Yeah, that goes way back too, my Luz. 2017, Tom Simpson. He turns 4. But I still reckon he should have the vaccine, regardless. As I said, Arlene, that's the birth canal. He was up here. Ended up having forceps on half his side. You wouldn't know it today, but he had this little scar left on his eye. It was actually probably about the same as that scar there I had from chicken pox. Yeah, it is the biggest. I like Singapore Airport. I like Changi. It's big. It's a lovely airport, Changi Airport. Get around on the train from one to the other. I hope they do the same with Melbourne Airport. They do it the same way. It's okay to run the train out there, but I think you need to have another sort of train system running out there as well. Uh, so you have your go from one terminal to another, but you also have the train running from Flinders Street or from Southern Cross into Melbourne Airport. Make it easy for those that can't get to the airport. Make it easy for the people in the city of Melbourne to get on the train to go to the airport, so they don't have to get in a taxi and it costs them freaking $80 to get out to Melbourne Airport. because taxis are going to get a very, very kick in the pants. The only reason why the government haven't done the didn't start doing this rail project is because of the taxi association. They were frightened taxis are going to lose money. Not in Changi. Still taxis in Changi. Yeah, exactly. Lewis. Exactly. The taxis out at Changi, they're still running. You still get a cab. Still get out. If you didn't want to get a train, you still get a cab. If you hotels local, you just walk out the terminal, get on the taxi, and it'll take you across the other side if you didn't want to go too far. Or if it was downtown in Changi or Singapore, your hotel was, say, just in the main part of the city. Still alive 50 years on. Yeah, well, you're doing all right, mate. You're doing okay. I'm 55. I don't look it, but I'm 55. A grey hair might be giving me away a bit. I really need to get me clippers out and shave the side of my hair. But, I look at it this way, guys. Hey, Hazy Cheesy. Thank you, darling. Much appreciated. Thanks for coming in. Got drinking. I should have poured it into my water bottle there. I wouldn't have made so much thing out with the big one. Looks deceiving. I am 55. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and feel older. But it is better that we do that, build that airport out there at Avalon, which is running, and build the hotel chain out there with a quarantine station on it, with pools and doctors area. You don't have to have a lot of doctors out there because you're only stationing so many at one time. How long does it take to get a flight in Clark Airport? Yeah, I know. It like if they're flying people in from overseas, say they fly in 290 people, well, they build a hotel complex that fits 380 people, plus guests in another part of the hotel, plus doctors and stuff like that. So they build a big hotel chain complex that fit 500 people. Okay, so what? It doesn't get finished. Well, at least it's still. They're doing marvelous container work. You only have to look at Andy's containers in Banabo and what he's doing with his containers. It doesn't take long to put containers out there and build a quarantine station out of containers. You just put them down, cut a hole in the wall, plus they give people jobs. But once they get it up and running and start building the other parts to it and make it more friendly, orientated, people are going to not go like that. They're going to go, hey, look what we got, and look, you only, half an hour out of Geelong, and you're about an hour and a half out of Melbourne. So it's either way, you got the best of both worlds. If you're staying there, you don't have to, you put safes and stuff in there. You can get a cab into Melbourne, or you can hire a car into Melbourne and tour around Melbourne. And like the port of Melbourne is losing the Able Tasman to Geelong. Yeah, that's right, Geelong. Corio, they're building the terminal for the Able Tasman. And that's a ship that goes from Melbourne to Tasmania, Hazy Cheesy, which is where Roma and John live. Yay! And it will make it easy for people, to be able to get on board a ship and go to Tasmania from Geelong. I thought, maybe they should run the Able Tasman, another service from Melbourne. So you run one from Geelong and one from Melbourne. And that way you've got the gift of both worlds. But we'll probably have cruise ships coming back into Melbourne. So, and which will be good. Sorry, is the road out? How come? No, Chris Beecham's chatting, mate. You and Chris are chatting, and Tom Simpson's chatting. So, it's just one of those things. I just think that that's what they should do, and it'll make it a lot easier for people coming out overseas, staying, and that they don't have to stay in the city where it's all thing. And like you're from Geelong to the Great Ocean Road. There's plenty of resorts from Wye River all the way up. And you don't have to go the Great Ocean Road. You can go inland to Colac, camp down. There's volcanoes at Alvey and Colac's Western thing in the country. Yeah, exactly. Why'd you retract that for? I missed it. Yeah, Sunbury's not bad. We're pretty good out here. Yeah, they could. They can't build an airport out here. They have to put it on a flat surface. But see, we're only 30 minutes from Melbourne Airport. 20 minutes from Melbourne Airport. Sorry, Chris. We're only 20 minutes from Melbourne Airport, which is not bad. It's good. Yeah, it's a good thing, and it, it's great. It's comfortable. Uh, it doesn't take us long to get a cab to go into to come home. I'm thinking pretty well much what they should do is run the rail link from here to Melbourne Airport, which they can do. And you get to Melbourne Airport pretty quick, so it'll make it easier if they run a train line to Melbourne Airport as well. From here, wouldn't be bad. Rail is the way to go. Exactly, rail is the way to go. You could run a rail from here through to Melbourne Airport with no dramas, straight down. You have to come out the side of where Salesian College is at the back there and run the line all the way down to Melbourne Airport. Wouldn't take much. It's be like a sky rail link from there to there, and it'd be easier for people to get from the country into the airport. You could build a big car park out at the rail station, and have it secured. People can't, their cars are a bit like long-term car parking out at Melbourne Airport. You could do that. It'd be easier. So you could build a big hotel chain up here, which will make the Sunbury better, make it a bit bigger, make it vibrant. People wouldn't have to go far to go to Bendigo. They can go out of the hotel, go over the railway station, go get on the train, go to Echuca, go on the paddle steamers, go up to Swan Hill, go up to Mildura, go to Bendigo, go to Shepparton, to the Goulburn Valley if they wanted to see the fruit picking areas and stuff like that, wineries. It just makes it so easy for people to do. And, there's a lot Victoria has to offer, like everything else. We've got a lot of, tourist spots, a lot of wineries. Yeah, well, that's what they're going to do with this at the Melbourne Airport. They'll go via, they'll go out of Southern Cross Station, and they'll go through up to Sunshine, and then you'll come out near Caterpillar there, and then that'll just go straight up. It'll be a rail link. There'll be another train station at Airport West there. You'll get off that, and you'll go on the rail link to Melbourne Airport. That's how quick it'll be. It'll be an express train to Airport West, and probably get out there at Airport West, and then it'll be a train going all the way to Melbourne Airport. But mind you, in saying that, you still need to be at the airport 2 hours early before your flight. So therefore, you need to be at the airport 4 hours before your flight. By the time you catch the train and get out there and get organised, go through customs, and then you can sit back in the lounge area of the airport until your plane's ready. It makes more sense, really. Realistically, it makes more sense, but you still have to get up like 4 hours early before you have to catch a flight, and it just makes more sense to do that. Here, it cost us last time we come home from the Philippines, it cost us $30 to get a cab from Melbourne Airport to home to here. And I always feel weird when I get back home. I'll open up the door and it just feels like I haven't been anywhere, you know what I mean? And it's good. It's good. So I've got no issue. On that note, guys, I am going to finish up. Thank you for everyone that came on. I really do appreciate your support. Thank you, Lewis, for being here. Thank you, Chris Beecham. We are on tomorrow night, 12 o'clock Australia time, AM, 9 p.m. Philippine time. So we will be back tomorrow night. So for all those that have just come in, thank you. Thank you for being here for a little while. I really do appreciate it, guys. I am going to sign off now, and we will catch you tomorrow. And thanks for being here, guys. I really do acknowledge your support. 12 in the house. 14 in the house, 12 likes. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thanks, Chris Beecham, for your support. Thank you, Hazy Cheesy. Thank you, Maluz, 1963. Thank you, Chauffeur Jan. Thank you, Erica TV Vlog, Ben's Placo. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Adrian Gibson. I really do appreciate your support. Take care. Remember, guys, the vaccine's not going to hurt. Sting a while. You might feel like you're being punched by a gridiron punch. Actually, you might feel like you're being punched by Manny Pacquiao, but let me tell you, it'd be worth it. But to be on the safe side, take it, guys. Don't listen to the conspiracy theories because they don't know everything. Truly, they don't. And if you want to go home to the Philippines or you want to go, yeah, they could do that. They could run it underground. It'd be good, but I think they're going to run it from Southern Cross to Airport West, and they'll build a station at Airport West. It'll run express from Southern Cross to Airport West, and then you'll get the rail link, monorail, all the way, Sky Rail is what they call it, to Melbourne Airport, and you'll just get off at the terminal. And I think at the moment what they're looking at, because we've got a car ramp goes up from off Tullamarine there and around and out. I think they're looking to extend that for the rail. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do it. Whether they do it on the ground floor or make it easier. But yeah, they'll keep it simple as possible. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I will catch you later. As I said, we'll be on tomorrow night. 12 o'clock Australia time, 9 o'clock Philippine time. If you can't make it, don't hurry, don't sweat it. I understand. I fully understand. And I am honest, I am trustworthy, and I love my friends. And I understand if you can't make it because you have dinner dates, you have, engagement parties, you have birthday parties with kids, you have everything, it's fully understandable. I really do understand. So it's great to have you here. Yacked a bit tonight, and I really do acknowledge and appreciate your support. As I said, here tomorrow, 12 o'clock Australia time, 9 o'clock Philippine time, Saturday, Sunday, Monday night. Daytime live streams will be unscheduled. I'm sorry about that, but I can't really put a time on what I do by the time I get up, get CJ ready, get myself ready, get mum organised, take Arlene to work tomorrow to the station, and that. But during the course of the day, I think I've got an appointment for mum to go to the doctors or do something. So, it's one of those. Buses are an inconvenience looking at dead Farang videos. Okay. No worries, mate. Anyway, thanks for coming in. So 17 in the house and 14 likes. I really do appreciate it, but I have to get up early in the morning to take Arlene to work, and I hope you all understand. And I really do appreciate and acknowledge your support. We'll catch up with each other tomorrow night. Take care. Remember, life's good. Take the vaccine, guys. It's for your own health. And hey, it might feel like you've been belted by Manny Pacquiao, but be worth it, eh? Enjoy. And remember, life is good. See you later, guys. Take care. Thanks for everyone to come. Thanks. Good night, my Lewis and Tom Simpson. Good night to everyone. Chauffeur Jan. Thank you, Alicia. So much appreciate you guys. I really do. I will let you know, Chauffeur Jan, about my watch hours tomorrow. I'll text you. Okay. Take care. Good night. It's been Scott Expat in the Philippines.